Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. The Bachelor Season 29 winner Juliana-Pasquarosa announced the shocking news that she's launching a new clothing brand with her sister Dominique. Juliana, a 28-year-old client service associate from Newton, Massachusetts, and Grant, and now 31-year-old day trader from Newark, New Jersey, got engaged during the Bachelor Season 29 final. Grant faced a lot of backlash after the final because runner-up Lihavger accused him of leading her on and blindsiding her. However, Juliana and Grant are very happy together, as they finally went on their first dinner date after coming out of hiding because of the show. Juliana and her sister, Dominique, announced the launch of their new clothing brand, Nice Girls Label, something they'd been working on before Juliana joined the Bachelor Season 29. In an Instagram post, Juliana and her sister, Dominique, announced the launch of their new clothing brand, Nice Girls Label, something that they'd been working on since before Juliana joined the Bachelor Season 29. The post featured photographs of Juliana and Dominique posing in Nice Girls Label sweatsuits. The caption began, "Meet Dominique and Juliana, founders of Nice Girls Label." The caption continued, "We are sisters who embrace life with open hearts and love to live life to the absolute fullest. We work hard, but we live even harder. As built-in besties and passionate entrepreneurs, we're on a mission to spread love and kindness like confetti." Juliana and Dominique went on to say, "What truly fills our souls is connecting with like-minded people who radiate positivity, manifest their dreams, and uplift others along the way. We thrive on good vibes and dream to create a community where everyone feels they belong." The sisters continued, "Together, we are on a beautiful journey to become the best versions of ourselves, all while embracing and loving who we are in this very moment. Remember, it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey and the kindness we show along the way. So let's spread that positivity and shine bright, because it's nice to be nice." Juliana and Dominique then revealed that they created Nice Girls Label in honor of their grandmother. They shared, "Inspired by our Nana, Olympia, our mission is to make waves and inspire a movement of love, growth, and relentless pursuit of our dreams. Get in, Nice Girls, we're going all the way up, and you can totally sit with us. Hashtag Nice Girls Label, hashtag it's Mistadovanis, hashtag you can totally sit with us." Their final hashtag was a nod to the movie Mean Girls, in which the title characters only allow certain people to sit with them at their high school lunch table. In the comments, Grant posted 3 blue heart emojis. "Meet Dominique and Juliana, founders of Nice Girls Label. We are sisters who embrace life with open hearts and love to live life to the absolute fullest. We work hard, but we live even harder. As built-in besties and passionate entrepreneurs, we're on a mission to spread love and kindness like confetti. What truly fills our souls is connecting with like-minded people who radiate positivity, manifest their dreams, and uplift others along the way. We thrive on good vibes and dream to create a community where everyone feels they belong. Together, we are on a beautiful journey to become the best versions of ourselves, all while embracing and loving who we are in this very moment. Remember, it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey and the kindness we show along the way. So let's spread that positivity and shine bright, because it's nice to be nice. Inspired by our Nana, Olympia, our mission is to make waves and inspire a movement of love, growth, and relentless pursuit of our dreams. Get in, Nice Girls, we're going all the way up, and you can totally sit with us. Hashtag Nice Girls Label, hashtag it's Mistadovanis, hashtag you can totally sit with us." What Juliana's new clothing brand means amid Grant's music backlash. Juliana and Grant can pursue other interests outside of The Bachelor. Although some might think that Juliana's clothing brand launch, so close to her Bachelor run, means that she only joined the show in order to gain publicity, she could have been serious about finding love, but also about her new career. When Grant's season premiered, he was heavily criticized for releasing a single party girl, which some people felt was a sign that he didn't join The Bachelor for the right reasons. However, he insisted that it was possible for him to want to pursue a music career, but also to be committed to finding his wife on the show. Our take on Juliana-Pasquarosa's new clothing brand with her sister. I think that it's beautiful that Juliana and her sister have launched this clothing line in honor of their beloved grandmother. Their message of kindness and positivity is very much needed in this world, and their slogan, "It's nice to be nice," is so refreshing. I believe that Juliana was genuine during The Bachelor season 29, and although she's launching a clothing brand so close to the finale, she didn't join the show for that reason. She wanted to find love, and she did that with Grant. However, Juliana can also be her own person. Related. 20 best reality TV shows right now. Reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. I hope that Juliana has a lot of success with Nice Girls label. The Bachelor star deserves the world, and she has the potential to be very successful. Juliana's new career milestone after her engagement to Grant is inspiring because it proves that you really can have it all. It was the season that kept everyone on the edge of their seats, with the Bachelor fans passionately divided between Team Juliana and Team Cassidy. But after weeks of extravagant dates, shocking eliminations, and heart-wrenching confrontations, the biggest question of all remained, is Juliana-Pasquarosa actually dating Grant Ellis after that jaw-dropping finale? A finale no one saw coming. When Juliana stepped onto the final rose ceremony stage in a shimmering, floor-length emerald gown, she exuded confidence. The world held its breath as Grant, the dashing and controversial Bachelor, prepared to make his final decision. But then, disaster. Instead of a declaration of love, a whisper of doubt crossed Grant's face, and when he finally spoke, he delivered the most shocking words in The Bachelor history. "I can't do this," he had said, looking from Juliana to Cassidy, the other finalist, his voice filled with hesitation. Cameras zoomed in on Juliana's face, a mixture of shock, disbelief, and something else, something no one could quite place. And then, as Cassidy reached for Grant's hand, Juliana did something no one expected. She turned and walked away before Grant could finish his sentence, leaving the entire nation gasping. Social media meltdown. The internet exploded. #Justice for Juliana trended worldwide. Fans dissected every frame of that moment, every micro-expression, every whispered word caught by the microphones. Did Juliana just dodge a bullet, or had Grant made the biggest mistake of his life? Cassidy, meanwhile, found herself at the center of a firestorm. Viewers accused her of manipulating the season, while Grant faced harsh backlash for leading Juliana on. But one person remained noticeably silent amid the chaos: Juliana herself. Until now. Juliana breaks her silence. For weeks, Juliana had remained quiet. No cryptic tweets, no sassy Instagram captions, just complete radio silence. That is, until she shocked fans with an exclusive interview on The Bachelor, after the final rose. Sitting across from host Mark Reynolds, Juliana looked poised, her signature waves cascading over her shoulders. But the tension in the air was palpable. "Juliana," Mark started, "everyone wants to know, are you and Grant together now?" A pause, a sly smile, and then she leaned forward and dropped the bombshell that no one saw coming. "No," she said simply, "and we never were." Gasps echoed through the studio audience. Mark blinked, clearly taken aback. "Wait, what? You mean you and Grant haven't seen each other since the finale?" Juliana shook her head. "Not in the way people think." The truth behind the scenes. As it turned out, Juliana's final moments on the show weren't as spontaneous as they seemed. Behind the scenes, she had been having serious doubts about Grant. Something about the way he handled things all season didn't sit right with me, she revealed. I think, deep down, I knew he wasn't the right person for me. But the pressure of the show makes you question yourself. So when Grant hesitated at the final rose ceremony, Juliana saw it for what it was, an escape, and she took it. But wait, there's more. If that wasn't enough to send Bachelor Nation into a spiral, Juliana had more tea to spill. Apparently, someone else had reached out to her after the final, someone unexpected. I got a message the day after the finale aired, she confessed, from one of the guys who had been eliminated earlier in the season. The audience leaned in. Mark raised an eyebrow. Care to name names? Juliana smirked. Let's just say he got eliminated way too soon. Cue the frantic guessing game from fans. Was it Lucas, the charming entrepreneur with a penchant for poetry, or maybe Ben, the shy but undeniably handsome doctor who had stolen hearts early on? Whoever it was, Juliana wasn't saying, yet, Grant and Cassidy's fate. And what about Grant and Cassidy? As of after the final rose taping, they were still together, barely. Insiders close to the show hinted at tensions behind the scenes. Rumors swirled that Cassidy had been pushing for an engagement, while Grant wasn't so sure. Sources even claimed that Grant had reached out to Juliana post-show, attempting to explain himself. Juliana's response? I wish him the best, she said, not a flicker of emotion on her face. But I'm moving forward. The ultimate revenge glow-up. Since the show ended, Juliana has been thriving. Paparazzi have spotted her in New York, mingling with A-list celebrities. She signed a major fashion deal, launched a lifestyle blog, and has been teasing an upcoming project that fans are convinced is a reality show of her own. I learned so much from this experience, she told Mark. And the biggest lesson? Never settle for less than you deserve. With that, she stood up, flipped her hair, and walked off stage, leaving fans in awe once again. What's next? Will we ever know who Juliana's mystery suitor is? Will Grant and Cassidy make it to the end of the year? And most importantly, will Juliana ever return to the Bachelor franchise? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, Juliana-Pasquarosa just proved she doesn't need the Bachelor to find love. She's rewriting her own fairy tale. Stay tuned, Bachelor Nation. This story is far from over.